Here's the starting lineup for the visiting Atlanta Hawks. At guard, Danny Duncan. At forward, Devin Vassell. At guard, Austin Reeves. At center, number 69. At forward, Evan Mobley. The visiting team head coach, Quinn Snyder.
Welcome everyone here on and for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They're holding tight, still looking for ways to move up.
And when I look at Atlanta, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Duncan. A-Train is out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Reeves in at the two-guard spot. And for Brooklyn. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Shams, obviously the big three in Brooklyn did not work out. But on the bright side, what a return they got for Kevin Durant.
It was one of the biggest packages in NBA history. They got 4 first-round picks, a bunch of other pick swaps. And listen, losing Kevin Durant as well as Kyrie Irving, that definitely hurt the Nets. But their front office is very happy with the haul that they were able to get.
And they can really build. And it's going to be fascinating, I think, Shams, to watch them build.
A first-time head coach in Jordi Fernandez, they know that they're building for the long haul and the long term. It's not just about one season in Brooklyn. They're trying to compete and have sustainable success.
And Brooklyn has possession. Following the three by Atlanta. Such a wide-open look.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Reeves. Coming in off a 10-point game in his last outing. Vassell, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Banchero kicks to McCollum. He's defended by Reeves.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Atlanta's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to A-Train. And here's Duncan. And he banks in the layup. Duncan's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the Nets with possession here after the basket by Atlanta. He's defended by Reed.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pull on the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title, if you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez.
So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor.
Thank you, David.
When you're looking at top pick and roll partners, Mobley is squarely in that discussion.
Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Celtics. Nets passing it around. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And the Nets another three.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing here by 8. Vassell outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. The three from McCollum. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's A-Train. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Here's Banchero. Boy, he just disappeared against Dallas when they needed him the most. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Duncan surveying the D. Pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. He had a nice open look right there. Mobley's got 7 points.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
Feeds away. Bank shot. No good.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Mobley, a screen on Markkanen. And the basket by Vassell.
The thing about Vassell, he has deeper range than a lot of people give him credit for.
Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to Dallas. He's defended by Reeves. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 14 points for him.
He can't miss.
The Hawks trail by 4. Vassell outside. Rebounded by the Nets. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Mobley outside and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
A moment here to check out the numbers for C.J. McCollum. Good season for him last year. He put up about 20 points per game last season. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Clutch, he's checked in for the Hawks. Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting, Shams, what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury taxes, a whole nother animal now to have the second apron, and that certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum, and we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. A-Train, the pass to Vassell. Trains the three-pointer. Vassell's got 9 points.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Brooklyn leading by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. This one for 3. And it's Banchero missing. And it's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Launches a 3. No good on that one. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back to the action in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nets?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Here's A-Train, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Nets leading by 4. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always entry into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always entry with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. And for Atlanta, Clutch out there with Duncan. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's A-Train, and it's Chambers in at the small forward. Fires for 3, sinks the three-pointer. Chambers got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The shot from the low post is good. He's got 19.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Mobley kicks to Duncan. Here's A-Train. The three-pointer, no good. That's leading by 5. Goes up with a stripe. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. He's got 10.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Duncan. Mobley wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. But teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Duncan.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Banchero with the screen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Mobley. The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line, number 4. At the line, 2 times.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. The Nets making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. So he gets them both. Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. As your superstar says, it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA thanks. Nets leading by 7. Duncan defending. Kicks it out to Markkanen. The tray. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Pass to Chambers. Here's Clutch. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Brooklyn's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Here we go, fans. Get on your...
Grant Williams is checked in for Banchero. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Chambers. Beasley dishes to Mobley. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Grant Williams.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Free throw, no good for Mobley.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
Against the rim with a two-handed slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Hawks trail by 7. Beasley outside. Duncan kicks to Mobley. Here's Clutch. 11-point game his last outing. Duncan misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Duncan against Markkanen. The three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And he has 28 points for the game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
The Hawks have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Here's Clutch. Hits the three-point bomb.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Nets leading by 7. Pass to Markkanen. Zubac's a screen on Duncan. Covered by Beasley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
For Brooklyn, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. First one falls for him.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's A-Train. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Boston.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do. And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Nets leading by 6. 51 seconds left now here in the second. Crosses over, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And he can't get the first one. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's short off the rim.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Nice job down low. 12 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's Brooklyn. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, let's kick this halftime show off by checking out the Players of the Week. Looking at the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at everything he's about, he remains one of the most...
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're efficient. They play to their strengths. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel confident about. If they don't feel confident, they make the next pass.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here's Duncan. Switch. Mobley sets the pick for Duncan. Uncovered. Count that one. Duncan's got 18 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Evan Vassell out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's A-Train. Then there's Duncan. And it's Reeves in at the 2. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 9-point game. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. He's coming off an excellent season. Put up about 15 points per, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
He gives them a jolt of energy down low every time he comes into the game. That's something any coach loves to have.
And Mobley throws it down.
From the moment Mobley stepped into this league, Evan has been an impact player. Another huge night for him.
Nets leading by 5. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Hawks passing it around. Vassell wide open. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 12.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
McCollum outside. He's defended by Reed. And the layup is good. He has 38 in the game. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Vassell, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Cullen passes to Banchero. Banchero, a screen on Reed. That one doesn't drop.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
And yes, it's good.
I love how assertive Reeves is. He is not bashful about trying his luck inside.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Lets it go from deep, and the three ball is good. And the Nets lead by 7.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Thompson is checked in for the Nets. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. Number 5, the Hawks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Down low. Shoots from 8 and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Hawks trail by 5. Vassell, the bounce pass. Vassell, a screen on Banchero. Mobley, the pass to Duncan. And he's good on the 3-ball. Duncan's got 23.
He can run hot or he can run cold, but no doubt about which way he's running tonight. There is steam coming off that bad boy.
Duncan against McCollum. Pass to Thompson. Over in the corner, Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Mobley.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes as an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin.
Reeves can't hit. That's leading by 5. Now McCollum, nothing on the board. Pass to Thompson. McCollum against Vassell. On the top of the key. The rebound by Turner.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Duncan kicks to Vassell. Here's Turner. He's guarded by McCollum. Doubled by McCollum. Mobley outside. Connects from three-point range. Mobley's got 18 points in the game.
And this game belongs to Mobley so far. Just doing it all on the offensive end.
Outside, Markkanen. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. A very nice season for him last year. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Williams comes in for Mobley. And Chambers subbed in for Austin Reeves. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Clutch is checked in for Atlanta. Vassell with it. He's got 12. Outside Williams. Clutch the pass to Williams. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
Pass to McCollum. Hits it from three-point range. And the Nets lead by 5.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Here's Clutch. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And that's now 9 points for Clutch.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
McCollum outside. Wide open. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Clutch the pass to Vassell. And the rejection by Zubac. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
For your next. Number 8.
Now off the inbound. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Clutch.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Outside Williams. There's the 3. And the Nets, another 3.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
1:51 left in the third. Now, here's Vassell. 12 points for him. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Clutch. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Clutch has got 13. Nets leading by 3. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule.
Second personal foul.
On Sunday,
Team second.
they continue the road trip heading out to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers.
Number 8.
Then on Monday,
At the line.
they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the San Antonio Spurs.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Good on the second free throw. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's Clutch. He's got 13. Turner with the screen to the middle. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
.55 seconds left to play in the third. Shoots the three. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 11.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
There's Clutch, and there's the call on Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
.32 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Clutch.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
11 seconds left to play in the third. Picked by Williams. 4 on the shot clock. A step-back shot here. Again, the Nets for 2.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Nets lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Here it comes, fans.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. McCollum with the screen for Banchero. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And for the Hawks, Evan Mobley is out there with 8 rebounds. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Duncan in at the point guard position. McCollum outside. Pass to Banchero. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists now tonight. Beasley, the pass to Vassell. Top of the key. And he nails that one right through the net.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Lets it fly from 18. The shot's good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Beasley outside. To the paint. Here's Duncan. It's deflected. A-Train the pass to Duncan. Just 5 on the clock. Mobley sets the pick for Beasley. For the 3. No good on the shot. Brooklyn leading by 8. In transition, here come the Nets. Banchero, that's good.
That gives him his second 3 of the half, 3 total for the game.
It's Vassell on the wing. Mobley kicks to Beasley. From downtown, A-Train, good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
All right, fans. It's time for the dance stand. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Banchero. By Beasley. Banchero outside. To the inside. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. They get it back. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 44.
They set their sights on locking up the win. He has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Duncan against McCollum. Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And that one is hammered home.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
The Hawks trail by 11. Duncan outside. Vassell outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Up and in on the layup. And the Nets lead by 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Duncan. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This is one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reeves is checked in.
What's up?
That one misses for Duncan.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And against the basket, officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Number 4. At the line. One shot.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 14. And Duncan throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. It's up a 3. A shot off that time. The Hawks trail by 12. Beasley, the pass to Duncan. Carroll against Mobley. Pass to A-Train. The three. Drills it from outside. A-Train's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I like that Mobley keeps his options open. He knows by making that pass, it could lead to something better.
Mobley against Carroll. 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Mobley against Carroll. Mobley the pass to Reeves. Duncan outside. And that one drops. Duncan's got 31.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Carroll, and again, no good by Brooklyn.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front. You can see Mobley just growing over time, accepting these responsibilities in this big moment.
Nets leading by 5. To the paint, nice move, and the layup is up and in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And so it's Atlanta with it. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Vassell, he's checked in for Atlanta. Clutch comes in for Duncan. Here's A-Train. Pass to Clutch. A kick out to Mobley. Here's Clutch. Buries it from three-point range.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he could leave those threes coming.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Nets leading by 4. And here's McCollum. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's the teardrop. Brooklyn with the rebound. Over to the left wing. Rebound, Atlanta. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's A-Train. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He is 7 for 9.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
1:52 left in the game. Three-pointer, score the basket. Is 8 for 13 from the floor.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
The Hawks trail by 8. Pass to A-Train. Carroll against Mobley. Doesn't go for him. Nets shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Carroll looking around. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nets lead by 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
A-Train, good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Nets leading by 8. And it's McCollum off the drive. And stolen by Mobley. Fast break, the Hawks. Over Banchero. Mobley misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Fires from deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
15 seconds.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Number 4.
In the first of 3, missing that time. That's a tough one to miss, but 2 more chances. And the Nets making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Duncan's checked in. And he nails the third.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on C.J. McCollum. He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And so Duncan nails them both. Now McCollum. Pass to Markkanen. There's the pick. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Dave